A nitrogenous fertilizer contains 20 N2. It could be A. Ammonium nitrate, B. Calcium ammonium nitrate can, C. Urea, D. Ammonium chloride. The correct answer is calcium ammonium nitrate can. Gas-based fertilizer plants use A. Natural gas as a source of hydrogen, B. Natural gas as heating medium, C. Coal gas as a source of hydrogen, D. Coal gas as heating medium. The correct answer is natural gas as a source of hydrogen. Catalyst used in steam reforming of naphtha is A. Bauxite, B. Cobalt, C. Nickel oxide on alumina support, D. Chromium. The correct answer is nickel oxide on alumina support. Which of the following fertilizers contains the least percentage of nitrogen? A. Liquid ammonia, B. Urea, C. Ammonium phosphate, D. Ammonium sulfate. The correct answer is ammonium phosphate. In the manufacture of H3PO4 ortho strong H2SO4 leaching wet process as compared to electric furnace process, A. uses lower grade phosphate rock, B. requires lower capital investment in the plant, C. produces lower purity acid, D. is very costly. The correct answer is produces lower purity acid. Oxidation of ammonia is A. exothermic, B. endothermic, C. non-catalytic, D. autocatalytic. The correct answer is exothermic. Reaction of orthophosphoric acid with phosphate rock produces A. superphosphate, B. triple superphosphate, C. metaphosphoric acid, D. monoammonium phosphate. The correct answer is triple superphosphate. Flushing liquor used for cooling coke oven gas constitutes of A. ammoniacal liquor, B. K2CO3 solution, C. dilute H2SO4, D. dilute HCl. The correct answer is ammoniacal liquor. Temperature and pressure in ammonia converter is A. 200 atm 1000 C, B. 450 atm 200 C, C. 450 atm 550 C, D. 450 atm 1000 C. The correct answer is 450 atm 550 C. pH value of soil is maintained at by the addition of fertilizer for optimum growth and health of the plant. A. 4-5, B. 7-8, C. 9-10, D. 12-13. The correct answer is 7-8. Urea, a nitrogenous fertilizer, is produced from carbon dioxide and A. nitric acid, B. ammonia, C. ammonium nitrate, D. nitric oxide. The correct answer is ammonia. Which of the following fertilizers is used as a cattle feed? A. Urea, B. calcium ammonium nitrate, C. superphosphate, D. ammonium sulfate. The correct answer is urea. Biuret formation in urea is kept at minimum 1 because it is A. corrosive in nature, B. toxic and harmful to some crops, C. helpful in decomposition of urea, D. explosive in nature. The correct answer is toxic and harmful to some crops. Catalyst used in desulphurisation of naphtha is A. COMO, B. PTRH, C. silica gel, D. nickel. The correct answer is COMO. Pick out the correct statement. A. reaction of NH3 with HNO3 to produce NH4 to number 3 is endothermic. B. with increase in NH3CO2 ratio urea yield decreases for a given temperature, pressure and total feed rate. C. biuret, an intermediate during urea manufacture, is toxic to seeds and animals. D. both B and C. The correct answer is, with increase in NH3CO2 ratio, urea yield decreases for a given temperature, pressure, and total feed rate. A phosphatic fertilizer contains 16P2O5. It could be A. Dicalcium phosphate, B. superphosphate, C. triple superphosphate, D. none of these. The correct answer is superphosphate. Is not a fertilizer. A. calcium ammonium nitrate, B. ferrous sulfate, C. liquid ammonia, D. ammonium sulfate. The correct answer is ferrous sulfate. Is the undesirable byproduct produced in the manufacture of urea. A. ammonium carbonate, B. biuret, C. carbon dioxide, D. ammonium carbamate. The correct answer is biuret. Fusion zone in the electric furnace used for reduction of phosphate rock to elemental phosphorus is maintained at C. A. 250-300, B. 500-750, C. 950-1050, D. 1400-1450. The correct answer is 1400-1450. Which is the best fertilizer for paddy? A. ammonium sulfate, B. nitro-phosphate, C. superphosphate, D. potassium nitrate. The correct answer is ammonium sulfate. Main constituent of phosphate rock is A. ammonium phosphate, B. fluorapatite, C. calcium fluoride, D. calcium phosphate. The correct answer is fluorapatite. Which of the following is the costliest source of hydrogen needed for ammonia manufacture under Indian condition? A. electrolysis of water, B. cryogenic removal of H2 from coke oven gas, C. steam reforming of naphtha, D. natural gas cracking. The correct answer is electrolysis of water. Formation of ammonium carbamate by reaction of NH3 with CO2 is an reaction. A. catalytic, B. exothermic, C. endothermic, D. reversible. The correct answer is exothermic. Heating a mixture of phosphate rock, coke, and sand in an electric furnace produces A. phosphoric acid, B. ammonium phosphate, C. phosphorus, D. superphosphate. The correct answer is phosphorus. A potassic fertilizer contains 50 K2O. It could be A. potassium sulfate, B. potassium chloride, C. a mixture of NaCl-KCl, D. none of these. The correct answer is potassium sulfate. CH ratio by weight of naphtha used in nitrogenous fertilizer making is about A. 2, B. 6, C. 13, D. 20. The correct answer is 6. Raw materials for urea production are A. CO2 and N2, B. CO2 H2 and N2, C. NH3 and CO, D. HNO3 and CaCO3. The correct answer is CO2 H2 and N2. Which of the following is not a mixed fertilizer? A. nitro-phosphate, B. calcium ammonium nitrate can, C. ammonium phosphate, D. none of these. The correct answer is calcium ammonium nitrate can. Chemical formula of metaphosphoric acid is AH3PO4, BH4P2O7, CHPO3, D. same as that of pyrophosphoric acid. The correct answer is HPO3. Low-grade coal is to produce ammonia synthesis gas. A. hydrogenated, B. liquefied, C. gasified, D. dehydrogenated. The correct answer is gasified. Though liquid ammonia itself is a fertilizer with 82 nitrogen content, yet it is commonly not used as such in a tropical country like India because it A. has a pungent smell, B. vaporizes at normal temperature, C. is toxic and highly corrosive, D. is in short supply. The correct answer is vaporizes at normal temperature. Rock phosphate used for the production of phosphatic fertilizer is mined at A. Amjor, Jharkhand, B. Talcher, Orissa, C. Bailadla, MP, D. Kiriburu, Bihar. The correct answer is Amjor, Jharkhand. CH4PO42 is the chemical formula of A. superphosphate, B. triple superphosphate, C. calcium phosphate, D. metaphosphoric acid. The correct answer is triple superphosphate. Nitro-phosphate manufactured at Trom-bay is a fertilizer, A. mixed, B. complex, C. highly hygroscopic, D. highly explosive. The correct answer is complex. Conversion of yellow phosphorus to red phosphorus is done in retorts at 250,450 C in the A. presence of an inert atmosphere, B. presence of a reducing atmosphere, C. absence of air, D. presence of an oxidizing atmosphere. The correct answer is absence of air. Leaching of phosphate rock by strong acid produces phosphoric acid, A. sulfuric, B. hydrochloric, C. either A or B, D. neither A nor B. The correct answer is either A or B. In natural gas the CH ratio by weight varies in the range of A. 3:4, B. 8:10, C. 15:17, D. 20:25. The correct answer is 3:4. Which of the following fertilizers is needed for promoting the development of leaves and stems during early stages of plant growth? A. nitrogenous fertilizer, B. potassic fertilizer, C. phosphatic fertilizer, D. none of these. The correct answer is nitrogenous fertilizer. Which of the following set of conditions is favorable for the maximum yield of ammonia by Haber's process? A. high pressure low reactants concentration high temperature, B. high pressure low reactants concentration low temperature, C. high pressure high reactants concentration low temperature, D. low pressure high reactants concentration low temperature. The correct answer is high pressure high reactants concentration low temperature. Prilling of urea should be accomplished in a sprayer just above the melting point of urea with minimum of retention time, otherwise it will result in A. low bulk density product, B. biuret formation, C. non-spherical prills, D. substantially wet non-flowing and sticky product. The correct answer is biuret formation. Which of the following does not come under the category of primary nutrient for plant growth? A. potassium, B. nitrogen, C. phosphorus, D. sulfur. The correct answer is sulfur. Effectiveness of a fertilizer is independent of the A. nature of soil, B. type of crop, C. pH of soil, D. none of these. The correct answer is none of these. Which nutrient in fertilizer makes the plant stems stronger and increases branching? A. nitrogen, B. phosphorus, C. potassium, D. calcium. The correct answer is phosphorus. Optimum reaction temperature in steam reforming of naphtha is C. A. 700, 1000, B. 300, 450, C. 1500, 1700, D. 100, 200. The correct answer is 700, 1000. Which of the following is a natural inorganic fertilizer? A. Chili saltpeter. B. Oil cake. C. Gobar manure. D. None of these. The correct answer is chili saltpeter. Yield of elemental phosphorus from rock phosphate is about percent. A. 1:2. B. 15:25. C. 40:45. D. 60:65. The correct answer is 15:25. Conversion achieved in HNO3 synthesis with the use of platinum catalyst is about 95-97. The rate of formation of nitrogen dioxide from the oxidation of nitric acid is favored by A. Decreasing the pressure. B. Decreasing the temperature. C. Increasing the temperature. D. None of these. The correct answer is increasing the temperature. Liquid ammonia and 60 nitric acid reaction which produces ammonium nitrate is A. Exothermic. B. Endothermic. C. Autocatalytic. D. None of these. The correct answer is exothermic. Pick out the wrong statement. A. Loamy soil is the best soil for vigorous plant growth while the clayey soil is solid and hence the plant roots penetrate with difficulty. B. Large excess use of nitrogenous fertilizer in land causes the problem of diarrhea and cyanosis. C. Application of large excess of potassic fertilizer in soil increases the valuable carotene in fruits and vegetables. D. Cereal crops grown on alkaline soil absorb higher amount of fluorides thereby spreading fluorosis. The correct answer is application of large excess of potassic fertilizer in soil increases the valuable carotene in fruits and vegetables. Raw materials required for the production of calcium ammonium nitrate is NH3. A. HNO3 limestone. B. Co2H2SO4. C. HNO3NH4 close. D. Co2NO3. The correct answer is HNO3 limestone.